The state of desperation in Dragon Ball Super Kai is at an all-time high now that the Angel of Universe 13 Moro has gained his full power back after Vegeta destroys the final clone needed to complete the crescent mark on the back of his hand. Now, an entirely different Moro stands before him, and in our most recent video on this chapter, it seemed that Moro with his full power is now far beyond Vegeta's capabilities, even with his training under the Grand Priest to handle alone. In the midst of their battle far off in an unknown realm, Goku wandered the emptiness until finally coming across a strange elder resembling the Omni King in a way. Whomever this person was, he began to educate Goku on many things from Moro to even Goku himself. Shortly thereafter, a clone of Moro presented himself before Goku and the training session of an eternity went underway. Of course, Goku, not even having the slightest bit of control over his most powerful form, stood no chance against Moro, clone or not. However, in his typical jovial fashion, the Angel offered to play a game to decide the fate of the lives Goku holds most dearly. Dangling the lives of both Pan and Chi-Chi in front of Goku, all he simply has to do is answer a few questions of Moro's. Follow through, and they get to live. But refuse and one, then both shall be permanently destroyed, and it won't stop there until every single life Goku holds near has been destroyed. With no options left and his family on the line, Goku, once Moro's game has begun, loses control, falling into his rage and emotions once again, but this time things are much different. At this point in Goku's life, the ceiling of capacity for his capabilities is at an all-time high, and he has long since gained control over his emotions, and this experience comes into play as the only thing that could possibly allow him to stand up to someone like Moro finally breaks through in him. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku has been born once again as he instantly rescues Pan and Chi-Chi, but this time, his encounters with Moro have paid off. Not only does Goku now have slightly better control over Mastered Ultra Instinct than previously, allowing him to maintain it a bit longer, but he also picked up a rather interesting move from Moro as well. As Goku bids farewell to the elderly Omni King, he creates a portal identical to the ones Moro has been using this whole time, looking to travel back to the battlefield in an instant since he isn't able to use instant transmission here. Ultra Instinct Goku and true Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, trained by the Grand Priest himself, are seconds away from possibly the final battle for the fate of the entire multiverse, as Moro's final target is none other than the Omni King and the Grand Priest. If you guys want to check out Dragon Ball Super Kai for yourselves, the link to the fan manga will be down below in the description box as always, so be sure to go check it out, guys. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to have that notification bell turned on to never miss an upload, and if you've been enjoying all of the Dragon Ball content, including the Universe 13 saga, consider leaving a like on this video as well. It really does help out a ton, guys. Lastly, don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all Dragon Ball related content. But without further ado, as Vegeta lay motionless on the ground from the previous onslaught by the newly fully powered Moro, he goes on about how absolutely insane the jump in power was by the Angel. "Well, Vegeta, is that it?" Moro asks. "What happened to all of that power and confidence from before?" "Geez, and here I thought my old man finally did something right for once. I told you from the beginning you had no chance. Do you see now?" Moro then, finally fed up with Vegeta's actions, begins screaming at him as he tells him, "You had so much potential, Vegeta. I saw great things within you, and you could have easily become the most powerful warrior which you so desire, and a great rival for me. You were supposed to be the perfect destroyer. Instead, you took me for a fool and blinded by your own ego led you straight to my father. You overlooked what was right in front of you, and how did that pay off for you? Now look at you," he continues, "lying on the ground barely able to move. This would have never happened had you taken my offer, but now, this will be your grave, mortal, and you have no one to blame but yourself." How pathetic. "Well, the time has come for us to finish up our little game, Vegeta. You won't be alone, however," Moro says as he creates another portal next to him and reaches inside. "Which one of your loved ones will be joining you, Vegeta, Maybe Bulma? Or shall it be that baby, Bra? Or maybe Trunks even? Let's just see who I end up pulling out of this portal. This was all your doing, Vegeta. Restoring my powers was also a part of my plan all along, and you fell for it." Vegeta writhes on the ground, unable to do a thing, as his family will soon start being slaughtered right in front of him. But from the very portal Moro just stuck his hand into, another hand grabs his wrist from the other side. Murno's jaw drops as from the other side of the portal, mastered Ultra Instinct Goku has shown himself from somehow linking the two. Looking for something, Murno? Goku says, looking the angel directly in the eyes as he tightens his grip. You won't be hurting anyone's families now that I'm here. Wait, you again? Murno shrieks. How are you here? How did you escape, and how did you find me here? He asks, utterly confused at what's going on now. So, Kakarot, you did find us, Vegeta says, barely able to sit up even. Wait a second, that form, this power I'm feeling, did that clown really master Ultra Instinct? His energy is completely different than it's ever been. Darn him. How did you escape, Moro? Murno says, still in shock as now Goku has stepped through the portal and is on the same planet as them. And this form, he goes on. You've tapped into Ultra Instinct again, haven't you? How? You couldn't have done any of this alone. Explain. Goku ignores him, however, as he starts towards Vegeta, standing over his friend now. Wow, you've gotten a ton stronger since we last fought at Beerus' place, Vegeta. I'm impressed. Of course this makes Vegeta's blood boil, as to him this is all condescending and not sincere as Goku is meant to be, as he tells him, "You're one to talk, Kakarot. Just what kind of training have you been up to this time in order to pull this off? And with who? More importantly though, is this form a permanent thing now or not? We kinda need it." Wait, now I see, Murno says, as it looks like he's finally realizing what's happening here. He's been training with another version of me if he's able to find me this way. Now it all makes sense. How dare you interrupt our battle, Saiyan, Murno says, now directing his attention back to the matter at hand. I see you haven't learned as well. So be it, you will soon be dealt with as well. Whether you've mastered Ultra Instinct, trained with the Grand Priest, I'm telling you all for the last time, none of it matters. My power has been restored and the two of you are child's play to me. My power is far superior to that of Ultra Instinct, so don't get ahead of yourself, Goku. Vegeta can barely stand, so what hope do you think you have against me? Let this be our final battle, gentlemen, Murno says. I have other matters to attend to after I'm done here, so who would like to die first? Shall I finish you off, Vegeta, or would you like to see me slaughter your friend first? Vegeta stumbles to his feet, still extremely weakened from the last battle, but his pride pushes him on. I don't care if you have Ultra Instinct or not, he says. I will not let you overshadow me again. I've done far too much to let you surpass me again, Kakarot. I'm finishing him now. Don't you dare get in my way, he roars, as Vegeta's power erupts back to life with him taking on that mystical Super Saiyan Blue form he was in prior. He's taken everything from me, Vegeta shouts. He mocked my pride and used my own family against me. He will die by my hand, Kakarot. Whoa, Vegeta, calm down, Goku says. And where did you get this form from? Never mind that, I understand how you feel, trust me. He did the same thing to me when I was trapped in this weird place before I got here. It doesn't matter, Kakarot. He's mine to finish and I will be the one to destroy him, Vegeta says as his power continues to rage on. There is nothing left to say at this point. He will not leave this planet alive. Now stand aside and do not interfere in our battle. My, you seem very bothered all of a sudden, Vegeta, Murno says, now seeming to have calmed back down a bit himself. So bothered, in fact, that it caused your power to resurface. How wonderful. However, fighting you alone would be no fun at this point anymore. I welcome the both of you to fight me together, he says with a smug look on his face. That way I can just go ahead and kill the both of you at the same time as well. It should be fun to see the two of you try your hardest only to fail in the end. You want to face both of us at the same time? Sounds like you have a death wish, Angel, Goku says. Well, what do you say, Vegeta? Let's team up one last time. Whatever, just don't get in my way, Kakarot, Vegeta scoffs. He will die by my hand. There's that senseless arrogance of yours again, Vegeta, Murno says, cutting in. It will be your downfall. Now, show me what the both of you can do, Murno says, as he assumes his stance. Ready whenever you are. We will crush you, Murno, Vegeta says, as he and Goku assume their stances as well, with both of them at their full power. Try this out, Angel, Goku shouts as he makes the first attack, firing a Limit Breaker Kamehameha at Murno. The Angel, however, doesn't bat an eye as he simply sticks his hand out in front of him, creating a portal to zap away the attack. How boring of you, Goku, he says as the portal engulfs the Kamehameha and is then redirected coming out behind Goku. Yeah, not this time, Moro, Goku says, however, as he creates a portal as well, absorbing his own attack, completely taking Moro off guard. Wait, he's using my portals? But how? Moro says, however, before he can get his thoughts together, Goku's attack comes back for a second time, this time inches away from obliterating the angel, however barely missing him. Curse you, mortal, Moro says as he barely dodges the attack, however he's not safe just yet. How on earth did that rat learn to use my portals, Moro says, angry now that his abilities have been stolen by a mortal. I'm not done with you, Angel, a voice cuts in, as Moro looks up and now sees Vegeta charging straight towards him. Moro dodges Vegeta's attack as he comments how superior he still is to them, but gets cut off by a fist connecting with his cheek as we see Goku once again using his new portal technique, this time landing a direct hit. Looks like that one hurt a little bit, huh? Goku smirks. You pathetic Saiyans, Moro shouts, now truly angry that he's been struck. I'll show you who's in control. I will show you true pain if you think that this is a game now. Now die, Moro shouts as he fires a flurry of powerful blasts through dozens upon dozens of portals, creating a complete rain shower of attacks down on Goku and Vegeta. He even mixes in punches and kicks as well through all of the portals, locking the Saiyans down to nothing but defense as Goku creates as many portals as fast as he can to deflect the attacks, while Vegeta can only block and dodge. Now this is what I've been looking for, Moro says, now with an almost psychotic look in his eyes. This is just wonderful, you two are absolutely deadly together, he says, almost gawking over the battle that they're having. When we cut back to Whis, he looks as if he's seen a ghost as he says, in all my years of knowing my brother, I have never seen him have this much fun in battle before. With anyone. It's almost alarming. Something isn't right here, he says. Tired already, you two? What a letdown, sheesh, Moro says as he looks even more eager to keep battling them now. However, Goku and Vegeta continue to be pushed to their limits by the angel as every time they get an edge, he seems to respond tenfold. Hey, is it me? Or is this guy getting stronger and stronger as we fight? Goku asks as we see he and Vegeta once again badly beaten, but forced to still stand against a seemingly all-powerful being. Blast. I feel it too, Kakarot, Vegeta says. What exactly is going on here? How does he keep getting the edge? So it seems like not only is something fishy going on with Moro and his constant comeback factor, after it looks like Goku and Vegeta have somewhat of an upper hand, but Whis observes that it almost looks like Moro is having a little too much fun with his battle, and against mortals at that, which is very odd considering the depth of his powers and him being an angel. Something isn't right here and Whis and the Grand Priest know it. However, the barrier is still separating them from the battle while Goku and Vegeta only have a little time left before they reach their limits again as well against a growing immortal's power, even with Goku's new technique.